5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloop. Alright, I think we're... If we just talk at like this sort of tone, I think it'll pick up pretty nicely.
I think it'll be alright.
And just any laughs. I think we're a bit dead.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna... If anything funny that actually comes up, we'll be like, huh.
That's good from us.
That's funny, yeah. Are you waving at me, or...?
Okay, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 and another installment of the I Digress podcast. Yes, it is me again, and it's your favourite host making his debut comeback of season 2.
How can you have a debut comeback?
I don't know, just it's the things that come to my head when I'm typing quickly.
You're broken today, aren't you?
As you can tell, Nelly the dog kicker is what I'm going to call you from now on. The bearded king. He's a bit feeling himself lately. No longer has that dry cough or weird fever.
Yeah, miraculously went away. I think you know. So I saw in the news that Huawei, they're having to pull out of the UK, out of Europe, all their 5G towers and everything. So you know, just saying, they're leaving and coronavirus is getting better. I'm not going to say it's.
You know, I didn't want to say it either, but that correlation, sometimes the facts speak for themselves.
Spooky, right?
Well, we're both a bit tired and lethargic, which is really great for your listening experience. But we've been training people how to hate themselves less. So
we're also in the same room for a change. We should make a point.
Yeah,
this
is fun. This is like a new experimental episode that's going to be really great to listen to, hopefully.
I mean, we're not going to have the whole left-right thing with the earphones, but you know. No. Also, did you just fart? Because I think that'll be getting picked up.
No, that's not fart.
No, it sounded like you did, man.
That was my sandal, I swear.
That's good. I mean, I think you should leave it in anyway. People can decide for themselves.
God. Well, today we're joined by absolutely nobody. Neil doesn't count as a guest anymore, so this is just host and host.
Right.
It's been a while since we had a Rob and Neil episode, which is weird because that's what we used to call it every time we went out.
Yeah, we'd just be like, alright, it's a Rob and Neil episode.
As we pan left to the non-existent camera.
It was like if you're watching The Office, you just have Jim just turn left and kind of just take a wry smile towards no one.
So, just to summarise that, we have an episode for you today.
Yep.
I'm your host, Rob.
I'm apparently Nelly the fucking dog kicker, but Neil's fine. Neil's fine. I'm going to try and push for that still.
And let's dive straight in.
I digress.
And that's where the music.
Yeah, that's when that happens.
Okay, so first topic, episode 2, season 2, in person, and we're coming up with some big hitters each episode. It's going to be kind of hard to carry on what we're going to do for the next one, but I was feeling a little existential and just kind of sitting here thinking, why is it 2020?
Well, is it not like the Gregorian calendar or something like that? Or I might have pulled out March, just made it up, or something like that. But like the year 2020 is like, this is, you know, because this is apparently AD. This is like Anno Domini, because that's, you know, it's supposed to be after Jesus died.
So like, did the Gregorians just base everything after this man Jesus they might not have known?
Yeah, man, but it's like if you go from like the Jewish calendar, it's like the year 5000 and something.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but like, why did people in zero, like year 0, was that a really weird time? Did they refer to it as year 0?
I think maybe you kind of did it retrospectively, so they were like, so you know, they were like, hey, that like Jesus guy was really important. I don't think, you know, besides all the stuff you hear in like the Nativity story, I don't think, you know, everybody was like, huh, so I guess we'll just start again from now because this guy's going to be a big deal. Like nobody saw him and it was like, this guy's going to be like a top draft pick in all of religion.
I don't know what you mean. I just imagine 2 Roman soldiers just sitting there having a little chat to each other and being like, oh, what year is it, man? It's like, oh yeah, you know, 2 AD. And he's like, what's AD mean? He's like, oh,
fuck knows, man. I just get told that's what it is now.
That's the year, bro. Don't question it.
What I want to know as well is like how, like the Mayans, right? They were supposed to come out with the whole world ending thing like so many times. Apparently that keeps getting wrong. And like in things like the Daily Mail, you keep seeing it all the time. They're like, oh, the Mayans were wrong, and actually it could be 2020 the world's going to end.
Yeah, apparently they were like 8 years off. I mean, the Mayans were on some weird sauce, that's for sure. But what if this is the final year? What if this is where everything changes?
Man, I feel like we fucking deserve it at this point. Look at the state of the place. Literally, global pandemic. We've got a tangerine as the most powerful man in the world. Like, I mean, if we're gonna go, it should really be this year.
Yeah, no, I don't see a problem with that, to be honest. And also, while everyone's sort of worrying about the pandemic, we still have Brexit looming, which is a whole shitstorm in itself.
Oh, we've left now. I saw a sign for it that was like, yeah, we left in like January or something. But then there's like signs being like, Britain has left the EU. Find out more about how shit it's going to be or something like that, you know.
Yeah, because what are we going to do for holidays? Like, how am I supposed to go to Italy and Spain and all the fun countries?
Well, did you see even during like the coronavirus thing, there was like it was like, you know, Bojo was doing his like daily press conferences. He had one that came up and it was him appealing to like all these EU nationals that left. And he was like, please, come back. He's like, if you want, just come back. We could really do with your help. And I was like, come on, man. Like, it's like he's been begging his ex to come back. Like, come on, I made a mistake. Like,
I know we had the divorce, but please.
Please, I need you.
I can't look after things by myself.
I hope that all the Europeans are like, you didn't want us? Fine, you don't fucking get us anymore.
Yeah, just like, nah, I'm done. You pick your own strawberries.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's times like this I kind of wish we had video so we can kind of very, you know the word, gesticulated with my actions.
You have gesticulated several times.
No, I love to gesticulate. It's just gesticulating is my way of life. Some might say it can be used as an adjective.
Most people wouldn't. You know,
some might say. If you get enough people saying it, eventually it becomes a meaning, though.
I mean, they'd be wrong, but you know.
If the majority says it, how's they wrong?
It's besides the point.
What do you mean?
I think though, back to the year thing. I think what you should do is you should just jump on like another way of working out what year is, just start dating things. Like, I don't know, go back. That's where it is like the Jewish calendar. It's the year 5000 something. I think you should just go for that.
Oh yeah, but to be honest, like we could even go all the way back and just say, you know, we've got to make our own calendar and say that this is year 0 and every other year should be known as something like next year will be 1 PC
Politically correct. Oh,
one post COVID.
I think I think maybe we should just do it from actually the inception of Earth. You know, we should just be like, this is the year, you know, 3 billion or something instead. Just do that. I really thought I was like I can guess how old the Earth is here. I literally pulled that number out my arse. It could be way less or way more, but I'm gonna go. For
I was gonna say, actually no, I'm not sure. Isn't the universe is meant to be like 14 billion?
They are
years old.
No, we can't ask it.
True, and also, how are we measuring this?
I don't know, man. Scientists, they have magic rods or something.
They can literally be saying any number, and we're like, oh yeah, oh okay.
I mean, we sound like real conspiracy theorists now, being like, you know, they're just telling us the Earth's round.
No, but were you there?
Yeah, but you weren't fucking there. You don't know.
Could be like 5 days old, and all our memories are just programmed into us, and
it's all a big simulation.
Nothing's real.
A big simulation, man.
Everything's a lie.
Let's be so in your post-corona calendar, then, what if we have like, what if there's like another outbreak next year? Do you just start again? Is it like those signs you get outside factories that are like where like they just have a number up, days days without accidents. We just work it that way. Like it's like, so we've managed to reach 18 years without corona or without a pandemic. Yeah, and then one hits and you're like, fuck, we have to start again.
I mean, I think that makes sense. I mean, if two guys can add a month into the calendar and no one to bat an eye, I'm sure that's not the worst thing that could happen.
Why don't you just do that instead? Just add in like Robember.
Just if I ever get... Well, I mean, it's got to be a bit more inventive. Like, I can't just, like, rip off November or October or all the months.
The what ones?
Months. But, like, just imagine you had enough power just to be like, I want another month.
I mean, I recommend you go for one of the months because, you know, like, Rune is already a word and you don't want to go with April. It's just... You don't want to do that,
God.
Man.
Yeah, but what about, like, I don't know... Robuary.
It's a bit like February.
No, I'll have 33 days.
That's it, yeah.
I'll be like, what's up?
I mean, February's a bit of an asshole already. It was like, nah, 28. And just every 4 years, just one more. Why do we even have... Well, actually, why do we fucking have a leap year and a leap day?
I don't know. It's literally because I think it's like something stupid like there's technically 0.25 of a day that we have each year and we just have to account for it for an extra day. But I'm like, eventually that must just not make sense.
What's the difference? I don't understand. It's not going to ruin anything. I mean, I'm sure a quick
No,
Google
no,
could
if
solve
we
this for
if
us.
we do not have that 29th day, all of time just breaks.
Ah,
We stop.
it's kind of like Y2K, when the computers are supposed to break.
That's what happens. It's kind of like the whole hour forward and hour back. If we don't do that, everything just melts.
They are thinking about stopping that, though.
Yeah, but imagine, man. It's going to be meltdown. It's going to be crazy. Planes will literally drop from the sky.
Isn't it supposed to give farmers more daylight rather than help planes fly?
Yeah, but, you know.
Farmers will fall from the
Farmers
sky.
will fall. Tractors will explode. Cows will go on rants, tirades,
I reckon they'll stop it.
pillages.
It's pretty pointless. I know America still do it because they have what, daylight savings or something. I think they call it.
Yeah, but also Americans measure stuff in stones.
Oh my god, they hate the metric system.
God.
That dude, what's his name?
Yes, the newscaster
Fine,
guy.
you can edit this so it sounds like we got it right away. He's a fucking idiot though. He's on Fox News.
Yeah.
And he did that whole video
Carlson?
about Tucker Carlson. Yes.
Carlson.
He did the whole video of him being like, America stands alone against the tyranny of the metric system, trying to be
God.
like what are meters and liters and stuff. He's like, that's ridiculous. He's like, and then he's trying to complete. He's like, you know, there's 100 centimeters in a meter and you know, but then you go to 1,000 meters in a kilometer. He's like, what's that? That's stupid.
Crazy.
And he's like, it doesn't work. But if you have pounds, you know, or like feet and inches, there's 12 inches in a foot. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
People are like, oh, what's a third of
See, it's
a
nicely
foot?
divisible.
It slices nicely by 12 or quarters or thirds. And then he's like, yes, but what's a third of a meter? 33.333. Like, how dumb does that sound?
What dumb does that sound?
I was like, why are we dividing by 3? Why is that the standard for
Nah, man,
how we're assessing how dumb something is in measuring?
No, man, that's just yeah. No,
But,
I
yeah.
mean, that's one thing that actually really does fucking irk me about
Kilograms.
The Americans in kilograms.
Who needs kilograms? We only need stones. I think it's like, what, 14 pounds to a stone?
I don't know.
And I was like, 14.
It's the same as like you see it in sports as well all the time. They'll have like recruits coming in and they're just like, oh, weighing in at 465 pounds. I mean, probably not that much, but
That's like, that's a lot.
nah, it's like
That's like 200 kilos.
yeah, you don't know how big the guy is. You know.
God, he's like a car if he's that size.
But yeah, they always meant. I think it's just because it sounds more impressive having them that's like being like weighing in at 185 pounds. You're like, yeah, no. I mean, it doesn't sound as good as being like, you know, 90 kilos or whatever.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I always sort of refer to myself as being like 6'1". I don't really... 185 centimeters doesn't sound as cool.
To be fair, Britain's not much better for it. We still have miles, and then everybody talks about being like 6 foot whatever instead of like 180.
But then
centimeters.
but like if I was to ever go for a jog, I would never quote it in miles. I'd be like, oh, I'm doing a 5k
Yeah, same
or a
actually.
10k. You know, I don't know. We're that weird friend who's just about both.
We're just trying to keep everybody happy.
Our special friends in America. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's it.
The Americans as well, like just on the whole Trump thing again. I just love like, you know, his fascination with clean coal. You know, he's just like, he just doesn't want to change things. He's like, nah, we'll get good clean coal, the stuff that doesn't pollute
Polished.
the environment. That's what you want.
That's how coal works, right?
Did you see it? Oh, I think I mentioned it before, where he was moaning about the light bulbs that made him look orange.
Oh yeah, it was. It was the type of light that was coming down, and we couldn't get the good lighting.
The horrible eco-friendly bulbs that just make him look orange. Honestly, man, without that, he's at least like a 6 out of 10.
But hey, you know, Canyon 2020, we might be getting a...
No, you pulled it already.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, you pulled it already.
Oh my days. It was such an album boost. That is it. That if he's pulled out, that's such an album boost. He's just doing that purely for marketing.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's got like one song out recently that I saw, but I don't think.
Oh
he's
yeah,
doing
with
anything else.
Travis Scott, isn't it? It's a bit... well.
That and that's got Skrillex in it or something as well.
Yeah, it's trash.
Oh really? Yeah.
I mean, for once, I think this is where Feast might actually agree with us. I don't know,
Liam sent me it, said he thought it was great, so
Oh, that's awkward.
I'll listen to it. I mean, I don't have any strong feelings towards it, but
I mean, I'm probably one of Kanye's biggest fans, especially with some of the stuff he said and with his songs. I've just been like, oh, it's
did you not say slavery was a choice?
Yeah, that was really wrong, but
Biggest fan though.
You know, he's also got bipolar, and he does need to be rain checked. And I feel like Kim K isn't the best.
I mean, I'm just gonna say I love Kanye.
model.
I think he's fucking great.
But, you know, he did check himself, so...
Before he wrecked himself, which was
Yeah, but I honestly think he just says really bold things to sell. Because, like, if you look at when he says something completely insane, it's usually followed by a new album. And I just think he just wants everyone to be thinking about him, and then he just sort of retracts everything and then drops the album. And then everyone's like, oh, Kanye, I wonder what he's doing.
But then, yeah, although to be fair, before he brought out, I think before he brought out Ye, he brought out that song that had T.I. in it, and it's like Kanye versus the People, and that's the one where he just poop diddy whoop, scoop diddy boop boop.
And T.I. probably having a go at him about everything that he said, and I was just like, to be honest, yeah.
Whoop diddy scoop.
And I'm like, is this... I mean, to be honest, you can't really expect sane lyrics from a guy who's not sane. So, I just wish everyone didn't think he represented everyone. God. Everyone's like, oh, he's going to take the millennial votes from Joe Biden. I was like, he's standing for, like, Republican, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was. So I was like, surely it'd be...
Well, they were saying the concern was like, you know, because Kanye's like a big Trump fan anyway. They were saying, you know, this is going to like split the black vote or something, and then basically it means that, you know, Trump would then get a lead in the polls because the other votes would be split, kind of thing. And that was the whole thing about it. But I mean, I think he's pulled out as soon as he's pulled out as quick as he went in. You wouldn't know him.
I wouldn't know anything. That's not something, you know, I was never raised to quit.
You can keep that in?
I keep going. I'll always keep it in.
Oh, Jesus. So in summary, that's why it's 2020.
Next topic. God.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
So this is a topic I believe, Rob, is very close to your heart.
Well, I would say this kind of makes up 70% of everything I do, breathe, talk about, sort of.
Most of probably the content of the podcast a lot of the time.
It's
just you talking
I feel
about
like any topic you can kind of sort of guess who's come up with it.
me, because I'm jacked.
Obviously, Neil is the most swolnormous, stoked guy in the world, and I can only bask in his radiance. This is just a little bit about why the gyms are still closed, because that is most of our personality, really. More Neil's personality than
Because
mine.
I eat, sleep, breathe, and shit.
I mean, wasn't your nickname Free Weights?
It was indeed.
Because you're always at the free weight section.
Always in the free weights, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him without a weight in his hand.
I have one right now.
Literally curling 20 kilos as we're talking.
Once we get the video content, people will be able to see this, obviously, and you know, it'll be great.
It's amazing because there's not even like any stress from your voice.
It's because it's too easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah. You didn't have dumbbells that went high. Sorry, that was me changing hands. You didn't have dumbbells that go high enough. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty lacking. I just mostly get by, you know, like resistant bands just between my thighs and sort of just constantly moving them back and forth.
I mean, you guys are really missing out here. Rob is just sitting opposite me here, just opening and closing his thighs whilst looking me dead in the eye. It's quite unnerving.
I kind of want to know if they can hear the sort of...
Oh, that'd be good.
I
hope not. That'd be disgusting.
Because, I mean, they can hear all the creaks and stuff, so...
Yeah, no, it's going to be a real authentic experience, this one.
Oh, yeah, do you want to get up close and show them what you were doing earlier?
Absolutely not. That terrified me.
I really think we should have that sort of clued in at some point, just randomly, just sort of give them a little bit of ASMR.
What, at some point we'll just have to be like, hey you, listen.
This is the ASMR podcast.
You're doing great. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, you do, you baby.
But yeah, so we'll just have that coming at some point randomly in the podcast, and then people can just be like, you know, just learn about sport. And then, you know, just a surprise one that they won't be expecting. So I'm like, you look great today. Keep going.
I'll try and balance that by saying you could do better.
So, gyms, is this the thing? What have you missed most about the gym that hasn't been actually exercising?
It's my place of worship. I used to literally, it's like when people go to church. I go in there, I do my warm-up, I feel cleansed, I feel relaxed, I feel the air just purifies me, and I'm doing my musics, curls. Everyone's just really vibing with each other, and I just miss the environment, you know? I
literally hate nothing more than other people in the gym. Whenever I'm there, which is obviously all the time. I just hate seeing other people there. Like, I feel like, especially when I've been with you and you have me doing bizarre workouts that nobody does because they're not like cool ones. You know, I'll be sitting there, I don't know, fucking like pulling a rope around my back and then I don't know, doing a forward roll or something. People, I don't know. You have me doing bizarre shit. People sit and look at you and they're like, "What the fuck are they doing?" And I'm like, and
you're doing twirls with the commando ropes.
Yeah, but yeah, and then you be sitting looking at them like, it's functional. Shut up.
Oh yeah, no,
that makes me feel awkward, man.
Yeah, but it's like everyone just abuses chest day, and everyone's just like, oh, let me just cue it for the bench, but no one wants to do a little bit of the, you know, hip thrusters or something. I just don't understand. Like, why is everyone so butthurt about that sort of thing? Do you know what I love about this episode? Neil actually gets to see the wave pattern that comes around. So when you make really sharp K's or T's or clicking noises, it just...
Wow. Yeah,
it's
that's
just...
I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to be really conscious of if I stutter for something. It's just going to look like a dubstep track.
Oh man, don't worry. I'm going to be releasing something real tasty at the end of this season.
Just with all of my... You're just going to make a full track using my stutters and...
Oh yeah, it's going to have like a
rhythms.
nice little backdrop and then it'll just sound like you've done a lot of ad-libs.
Fantastic. It's just going to be it's kind of, you know... There'll be more than that.
It's coming together.
That can be your intro.
I've still got a few ones of Paddy just saying I am stupid. That might just be like the lyrics now and then.
Just have it in there. Instead of like the start where it's like, I digress. Just like, I am stupid. And we go, whoop, 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 whoop.
And you're like, God damn it, it's like Paddy's in the room with us.
Right. So, anyway, if you don't have anything else to go in the gym there, I think we could possibly talk about masks.
Masks.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
So, I think it's going to be really good to have in. Yeah, man. So, they're mandatory pretty much everywhere now, right? Leaving the house, I always have to go nowadays for, like, phone. Actually, it's not even a wallet so much anymore. It's like phone, keys, headphones, mask.
Mask.
Because you just fucking can't get anywhere. The number of times I've, like, gotten out of the car to go to the shop and then you have to kind of do a turnaround and, like, a fucking kind of almost half run, waddle back to your car, pick up the mask and kind of just, you know, you know, like when you're going to cross the road,
Doing that weird run.
yeah, and then like a car slows down and like kind of signals you across, and then you know you just kind of go. You have to do a fake half run.
Yeah, just to show them that you appreciate that they're slowing down and you're making a bit of an effort, but you also don't want to go on a full blown run because of effort.
So I'm doing that, but like, yeah, man, masks. Like I just feel like as well I feel like they're going to become like a real fashion accessory. Like, people are going to get them, like, vajazzled, but, like, you know,
I mean, you
not on the
say that.
vaginas.
We've also just purchased Adidas masks because we just jumped on the wagon.
Yeah, but I think that's because they, like, I think the ones that you get, they're just strips, are really annoying and don't fit right. These ones, besides obviously being swagalicious,
obviously,
you know, they actually go below your chin, sit up there better.
Yeah, they have, like, this sort of, like, curvature and aerodynamics, so you look slick.
So aerodynamics is so our faces can move through the air faster.
Yeah, obviously, for when I'm running and I'm trying to breeze past that COVID.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch me.
You don't want it to catch you, that's fair. But like, I think as well is that people need to like really push the boat out with the mask they're wearing as well. Yeah. Like, could you get away with wearing like when it's Halloween? Are people gonna be okay just wearing like masks, like proper like, you know, monster masks and shit? Are they gonna be okay just to wear those? Is that gonna count?
I mean, I think it counts. I've seen people get away with just wearing like the snoods and buffs that you sort of buy for hiking just in shops. So if I want to wear my doctor mask, like my sort of plague doctor mask, I think that should be allowed.
But yeah, I think that I think it could work though. Like, and you just have a lot of people dressed up as Bane.
That's gonna be a massive upcoming.
You think COVID is your ally? Like, just everybody wanted that. I would totally do it if I. That's what I should have done when I was bald in the lockdown.
Oh man,
I should
opportunity
have got my
lost.
Bane outfit on. Damn it.
Also, I mean, even talking about the Bane mask, I was actually thinking about getting the sort of training resistance mask, so I could be like low key working out while I'm keeping myself safe.
Oh, you mean the one that just limits the oxygen that you get?
Yeah. So just every task becomes 10 times harder. I thought, you know, why not? I need to lose a bit of my COVID chub.
See if you could have any like fictional mask character. Yeah, man, really good. If you could have any sort of like fictional character's mask, you know, be it Bane or like the Mask, you know, like Jim Carrey,
yeah,
or like what are the ones? Oh, or kind of like Darth Vader's helmet.
Yeah.
If you could just rock one of them, what would it be?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
You yeah. Ah, right. Yeah, I actually remember you telling me that before now, and I
don't know why you thought I would say anything else.
No, I remember you saying that like last week now. Yeah. So you would have Scarlett Johansson just
as a mask.
strapped to the front of your face.
Yes, I think that would probably be the best mask.
So what? You know, actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how you would. I don't know how
Not
you
sure
would do
how it
that.
would be practically, but you know.
So the thing is, so that's not a fictional one.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, in my dreams, it's kind of fictional.
Nah,
But
yeah.
that'll never happen.
Well, hey, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just
Do it, Sally. I mean, I was thinking you might be going for some sort of Darth Vader-y vibe. No, nothing like that.
oh, okay. If we're gonna be pretty serious about fictional masks,
Yeah, not having like some sort of cunnilingus breath mask. Like,
I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to breathe, to be honest. It'd be very, very impractical. But do you know? Oh, actually, do you know who would be a really good mask? If I
we're not talking about people, Rob. We're having people as masks.
No, not people as masks. I mean, whose mask would be really good?
Mm.
It's actually the guy. He's DC. What's his face?
Batman. His would be the worst.
No.
He covers everything apart from his
No.
mouth and nose. Stupid idea.
No, yeah, Robin. Just I.
Just having a Robin mask on, just his eyes covered. You're like,
I'm like, what's up?
ain't no COVID getting me.
Nobody's gonna recognize me. No, it's actually the magician guy, Golden Mask. What's his name?
Oh, the dude that does the. I don't think I fucking asked.
Yeah.
Jeff. Oh, I do not know what his name is.
Oh, it's been a while since I'm not really great with DC heroes.
Hold on, I'll give it a quick Google and then we can just edit it in right quick.
I want to say Doctor or something.
It is Doctor something. Doctor Fate?
I think it might actually be Doctor Fate.
It is Doctor Fate. Doctor Fate.
Doctor Fate's mask. That would be my mask.
That's the one. If you don't know what this guy looks like, give him a quick Google. It's basically just a giant all over like golden face. It's like kind of big, like a big panel mask thing.
Oh yeah, and like a little bit lore behind Doctor Fate is that the mask is possessed, and whoever wears the mask ends up being a host to the demon that resides in the mask. I think that'd be a very fun ride.
Do you remember that? I'm just trying to think what I would go for there, but like, I don't know. I think for as far as a fictional one, cut this little bit out 'cause I should really have thought of something else, but I've used mine up with the examples. I've used mine up with the examples already.
I was gonna say I could wear the old man mask, but that'll also be completely impractical. Just all the holes and nothing covering my nose.
I should just come back on and be like, Zac Efron.
How about, yeah man, it's 2020. Anything's possible.
What a fucking, like, there must be so many villains and stuff with that mask.
Why do you want villain masks?
Because they're cooler, man. Like Bane, look at Bane.
I mean, Kylo Ren, that's a
Nah, he's
mask.
shite.
Deadpool, that's a mask.
Nah, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll just like go out just with like a pair of pants on my head instead, like that really old photo.
Is it gonna be your pants or just?
You know.
It's,
Yeah, fine.
whoever's underwear.
Maybe be new and clean, you know. I really want to wear. I mean, it's not like they're gonna get like 2 days used to it. Though, like one day on like my junk, the next day on my face.
Oh,
Maybe
I mean,
if I was gonna do it, I'd do it the other way around.
like reversal, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
can at least get 4 days out of your underwear.
And then it'd also be like a Bane vibe because it kind of comes down over your face,
Yeah.
totally across the nose.
You just have to hope there's not any like shit stains on the back of it,
You know,
dangleberries and all that.
that's just not.
Or is it dingleberries?
I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah, but you're the Urban Dictionary guy. It's a throwback.
Dangle, I think, is the one that you're talking about for having. What is the real name for those? Why are we talking about it anyway? They're like little fucking horrible painful things that hang in your ass. I don't know.
The podcast is I Digress.
No, I know.
Don't
God.
question the process.
That's what happens when we're tired and have to fucking record, man. Oh my god.
People are going to be wondering why we're so tired, but obviously we're not going to tell them.
Yeah, it's because we've been working out.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you're still curling the 20 kilos in the left hand there.
I mean, you know, like I need to even it out. I've actually got the 40 going in the right hand if you can see it.
God.
Yeah.
Honestly, it puts me to shame. It makes me a bit self-conscious.
I feel like what a better one would be maybe is if we do this in the next episode of The Mask. Because some people can come up with other masks that we forgot about, and then we'll just try and work out the pros and cons of what if you had to wear this daily, or just go to shops. Like imagine you just have to go to shop and then you have to put on the fucking Jim Carrey mask.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I don't mean like a mask of Jim Carrey's face. Like that'd be more terrifying.
God,
But
could you imagine?
I don't mean like scalp Jim
Skin
Carrey
mask.
and then put on his face. So, like,
God. I'm just like going up to the customer checking and be like, what?
that's the way the cookie crumbles. Fuck.
Like, I'm hilarious. No one else would be just some girl be like, oh, I loved you in Yes Man. And you're like,
like, jeez. Fuck me. Right, Twitter hacks.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Twitter hacks. You were saying about this, so yeah, fill me in a bit on this more. Anyone else that doesn't know, you can tell a little bit about what actually happened with this.
well, I'm not going to fill you out because, I mean, that's gross. What? But yeah, Twitter hacks. Recently there's been, I don't know if anyone's actually noticed, it's one of those things that's in the whole Twitter sphere and everyone's been going crazy that someone, who knows, maybe it was a team of people, could be even anonymous, who knows, was trying to get a lot of prolifical characters and just getting them to sort of big up cryptocurrency again. And some weird investment of, you know, give me $1,000 and I'll double it in 24 hours. And we had the likes of Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Barack Obama, and Kim K, the big four.
You see King K?
King K.
Not
Kim Kardashian.
Not Kim. You mean King K?
King K.
Like from Tekken?
No, like kinky.
Got it. Yeah.
But you know, those big four were all reaching out to everyone on their massive followings. Just, you know, trying to get everyone on the cryptocurrency wagon.
I mean, they're all four celebrities that are, you know, supposed to be right at the heart of the QAnon conspiracy, you know.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are siphoning all the chemicals from all the kids as well. So really, you know, I'm glad that they got hacked.
It's just a bit weird because it kind of makes you worry, doesn't it? When someone like Bill Gates getting their Twitter account hacked, it makes you wonder.
Maybe that's been happening to Trump for years.
Just this whole time.
The whole time it's just been him hacked and he's not realised. Like, he's so stupid he's not realised that he's been tweeting. Like, people keep talking about it on the news and he's like, I don't remember doing
He's
that.
like, I don't even have Twitter.
Yes,
What are people talking about?
Nah, man, it's fucking stranger than fiction, his tweets though, aren't they?
It's actually crazy. I'd actually be worried if his Twitter account got hacked because someone might actually just start World War III.
Oh yeah, people would straight up believe it as well. He's fucking, well, maybe he was calling out like Kim Jong Un and stuff.
Yeah,
on
just
his
being
Twitter.
like,
calling him
muscle.
Rocket Man and shit as well.
Your missiles are lesser than mine.
I think I don't think Trump could even use the word lesser.
No, mine. It'd just be like, your missile smaller than mine.
Your missiles are more small.
I have the greatest missiles.
I think.
Okay.
I think as well, like, just looking at Twitter, I remember I saw this video, like, it was like a collection of like some of his worst ones. It was just him being like tweeting that he'd never seen, like, it
smells like vinegar.
you make me smell your fucking sandals.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, yeah, no, it was like a collection of all of his tweets, and it was like, you know, him saying that he'd never seen a skinny person drinking Diet Coke. And just things like that. Like, you're like, you know, this is the president tweeting that, and then it compared it to some of like Barack Obama's, you know, like most like just offhand tweets, and it's still just things like congratulating athletes, congratulating scholars, you know, just things like that.
It's just mad how just night and day those two presidents are. I think it's weird that his past sort of CV literally has stuff like pageant judge.
Oh yeah.
He had so many pageants.
Hey, you have to be you have to be a like an upstanding person to.
Like,
Yeah,
you look at
pageant
him, and he even said to a lot of girls, like, yeah, they're just too big. They'd be like a size 6, which is size 8 in Britain.
I don't know, man. His daughter looks like a size 6 or a size 8, and he really fancies her.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
really loves his daughter.
But if he wasn't his dad.
Exactly. Yeah.
God, but what about that thing they're suddenly starting to market? Gooba or Guya? What? Like, there's loads of pictures going around of him. Like, his daughter was, like, marketing this weird canned beans or something, and it's called like Guya products, and they have lots of like weird foods. Apparently they have like lots of bad ethics in the company, and president
Weird.
somehow just marketing. I'm like, is he
Is he
allowed,
allowed
to
do that?
Yeah, like, isn't that conflict of interest or something?
Does she not have like a role in government as well? I'm pretty sure like
That's
most
what
of the
I thought.
Trumps do.
Yeah, and I'm like, are they allowed to market foods?
Yeah, that seems weird. What's the name of that company that's run by? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow?
Ooh, yeah.
She has one. That's really fucking weird.
Was it Goop?
Goop. Yeah. She has ones that are like, well, all I remember is like the news article scene. It was like her. She has, well, it's just a candle, and the candle's like, this candle smells like my vagina. Is what it's called.
How do you even capture that smell?
I think it's best not to think about it. But apparently, it doesn't actually smell like a vagina. So.
God, I mean, you'd hope. That'd probably just, all you need to do is just take a walk to the ocean and you'd be grand.
Because you think it smells like a fresh ocean breeze.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't, so I sent mine back. But no, she has that. But also, like, all of the things she has on her website are like, I think she has like healing crystals and, you know, just random shit like that. Hmm?
Yeah, no, I bought this like black crystal that keeps the electromagnetic frequency from harming your body.
You did do that.
What's up?
You did do that, yeah. Yeah, but you did that, and then like the next day we had the episode talking about 5G towers, and you were like, "Yeah, this is funny, man.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Look how fucking stupid these people are thinking 5G is gonna hurt them." And you're like, "I bought a magic rock, and it's gonna protect my brain from evil radio waves."
Well, I'm just saying, my brain's feeling pretty good right now.
Feeling pretty good. All right, man. I know, I feel it. I hear that.
Oh no, but yeah, Goop is just a whole interesting concept. I just, as someone, even before I started doing any sort of nutritional research for myself and actually knowing what vegetables were, I knew that cleanses don't work. It's just, there's no such thing as a body cleanse.
Your body cleanses itself all the time. That's why you have, like, kidneys and a liver.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean? You don't need water shot up your bum before you can feel clean again. Like, you actually need some of that stuff.
Did you ever do that when you were young at like a swimming pool? I remember one time.
I was
right?
like, what? You had water shot?
Yeah, when I was at a swimming pool, I was really young. Like, I sat in one of the jets one time, and then it like turned on, and it just fucking got water shot in my butt. I remember like being like, ah! It fucking hurt, man.
Neil just low key enjoying the sensation of something going up his bum.
Dude, I was like 4 or 5 or something.
Hey man, doesn't take long to find out how you're feeling in the future years.
Alright, bro. Alright.
It's 2020, man. It's okay. It's a safe space.
Anyway, needless to say, I did not feel good after that. I can still remember it. It was not nice.
Oh, man.
Well, you know what we missed? Actually,
What?
you know what happened during the break? Not like the break in this episode, the break during season 1 and season 2. Elon Musk's son.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
you know.
Pretty sure they release a message of how to pronounce that kid's name, but
Yeah, it's not just. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Like, you know, I mean, it's not hard. You just gotta.
Yeah, you just gotta have that sort of roll in the tongue. I think.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just,
like a sound you have to go for. Yeah.
God, imagine actually going through school with a name like that. It's just instant bully content.
Nah, man, your dad's fucking one of the richest people on the planet and owns a company that sends people into space.
100% getting bullied.
It's just because you'd bully him, isn't it?
Maybe, you know, sometimes people just need to be humbled.
By force.
I'm like, your dad is going to give you a Tesla at probably age 6. So, you need to be humbled. You're not going to have a really good grip on reality.
I want one of those cyber trucks as well.
Ah, but they look so weird.
Yeah, man, but I fuck with it.
Do
Like,
you also-
like, imagine your insurance. It'd be great because like nothing can break it.
Practically, apart from when they did the testing.
Apart from Elon Musk with like a paperweight. Yeah.
Just
apart
sort of
from
threw it.
Elon Musk with a paperweight, but he's like a robot. That's what I think. Like that's how he broke it. He's just got that much power in his robot arm.
But I mean, to be honest, kudos to him because at least you know it's not like some sort of gimmick. It was actually a really like a real throw.
Yeah, that's true.
He really tried to break it, and while he did,
Did. But then I suppose I suppose you can look at it and go, well, I suppose they kind of have to improve that now.
I feel like that definitely got them a lot of attention, and probably a lot of people bought it after that. I think.
What do you think you would name your son if you had to name it something really outlandish?
Atreus.
I was thinking more along the lines of something like that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want my kid to get bullied.
Not everybody's gonna bully them, Rob. It's just you.
I would. To be honest, I'm probably gonna bully my son anyway.
Yeah, you probably are.
I'm gonna coach him so he's like a pro athlete.
He's just gonna end up with like serious issues by the time he's like 12 years old.
Yeah, but you know, if he's like LeBron, then I'll just rake in on that
It's
cash.
fine.
He's gonna be the next Zion Williams. He's just gonna have like ultimate genetics.
Another thing I actually saw recently as well was like it was like an expose thing. Well, not even that. It was just like interviews with like gymnasts, Olympic level sort of gymnasts, and they were all talking about when they were younger, having their coaches and parents and everything like counting calories on them and getting screamed at for gaining like a fraction of a kilogram. Sorry, a kilogram.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, that's your comment on that. Just that's fine. Thought we were gonna maybe discuss how terrible it was, but no.
No, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Why would you?
At least try and sound convicted.
You're like, oh, why would you ask your kids to count calories? God, imagine that. I mean, unless the kid will never be fat, right? And we all know how I feel.
God
about fat
forbid.
people.
Yeah, well, we do know how you feel about that, man.
I mean, yeah, what's to be said? I just want to give them all a good time and put them in camps. You know,
like a summer.
Yeah, like a summer camp,
like a holiday
camp.
Holiday,
just all for the people who are overweight. So they can like exercise and lose weight. And brownie points for losing weight. You know,
I feel like there's kind of like a twist to this.
No, there's no twist. Just make sure you don't gain weight.
Okay, what happens if they do?
Just don't worry about it.
I mean, are they gonna be
all right.
fed?
They'll be fine.
Can they leave?
Well,
interesting.
They have like a 14-day notice period.
14-day grace period. They have to give 14 days notice before they can leave.
And at that time they want to leave, then, well, you know.
They can?
They can in ways.
And what's this camp called?
Oh, we'll call it Camp Fat.
Camp Fat?
Yeah, just, keep it simple. Just to make sure they know why they're there.
So would I be in the right kind of area if I was to say, so this is a camp where they would go and, you would have people all together in a concentrated area where they can go and really concentrate on
losing weight.
So you could say it's...
And we'd educate them forcibly on nutrition.
So you could say it's like a focus camp.
I mean, we try not to label things. We're not really a labeling organisation, but, if you wanted to, some might say, but it's, just camp. It's just summer camp.
Just Camp Fat.
Camp Fat, summer camp, all fun and joy. Great for the health.
I mean, I don't think I'll send my kids, but, hey... It's up to you. You good luck with the advertisement. Good luck with all the other ideas behind it.
Oh, just give them like little perks to sing at the end of it. You'll have like a little medal and a sign-off package.
And then like 12 weeks of therapy.
There'll be an extensive aftercare, but you'll be in the greatest shape of your life.
Physically.
Ain't no pain, no gain.
Fuck's sake. Right, well, I mean, I don't even want to talk about the other thing as well. I think we could probably just call it there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, well, I think we'll just cut it off there.
Yeah, mate, I think I've literally said everything that I have in my brain.
Yeah, I think we're just going to go for a nice little short packaged episode. Maybe something that someone could just finish a run or a little trip to work sort of episode.
Yeah, that'll be good. I think it's better, especially just considering like how powerful the last episode was. We had like John, Alex, and Mafiz on. It was good, by the way. Really enjoyed that.
Good episode. I mean, I know it was 2 hours long, but I really hope the message didn't feel like 2 hours long.
No.
And anyone listening to this who hasn't listened to the last episode, definitely recommend. I know it sounds daunting, the number of hours, but definitely worth the message. I think it sounded a pretty fun message as well as powerful.
Oh, for sure. Like, I think if you're not sick of us yet. I mean, I'm not in it, so that went really well. But no, like, if you do have spare time, go and listen to it. It's really interesting. Like, just hearing you guys talk about like experiences specifically, from growing up in Scotland as well, was like really more interesting to hear, and actually just was not something that you hear a lot anywhere else. So that's what I enjoyed most.
I think that was the main point, just to try and keep it close to home, just to let everyone know that we have our own unique set of problems. Might not be as bad as America or as sort of in your face as America, but it's just one of those that it's just a little bit of education. It's not really something that we can fix if everyone just sort of puts the work in.
And even other things as well. You were saying, like even just prejudice within like the black community and things as well. Just stuff that you would never really even know about as like a white person or anything.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things. It's just everyone sort of doing their bit and sort of learning about each other. It's all just coming together. Almost like the old American ideology of a melting pot instead of a mixing. We want everyone to assimilate and sort of learn about everyone so we can all become like one race.
Look at you, man. Talking about American history and stuff in a good way.
Someone's got to do it now and then.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think we could do it stylish up, but I think we're both a bit tired for that one. So, closing words, Neil?
I don't know, I just think you go to the toilet, man.
Memento Mori. That's always a fun one.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, always remember death.
Jesus.
Death is inevitable.
Embrace the day.
Well, that's been us. I digress. Bye!
So, yeah.